Hi, everybody. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get in because today is September 22nd. Oh my gosh, happy birthday to me. Anyway, it is the last day of Virgo season. It's like right on the cusp. Tomorrow is Libra. I am a cusper. I'm a cusp baby. So, anyway, let's go ahead. Oh, it's so appropriate. So appropriate. Queen of Earth. Justice. The balance is happening. Look at the two pillars. Like the symbolism is awesome here. You know, the scale is balanced. You know, he has the sword. This means the fight is over. Like the last of the last, like the crumbs, they've been slashed out. Now the Queen of Pentacles, she can create. Look at her. She's creating for herself. Look at her. It's like magic, right? It's beautiful because everything that she knew was going to happen for her is happening. You know, justice is on her side. They're telling her congratulations, a job well done. And this has a lot to do. High Priestess is here twice, right? And we're going to go over these cards. High Priestess is here twice. So this is why it's so important. It's so important to be able to trust that what you're doing is the best for you. And believe me, what you're doing will never look like what somebody else is doing. It won't look exactly like theirs. Like your story is going to be different from everyone's, even though it has a lot of similarities. You have to do what's best for you. This is why right now humanity is being called to think for yourself. Don't just listen to a message and take it as gold. Like, no, you have to go in to make it yours. It has to become yours. You have to think for yourself. That's very important. And a lot of people are being affected by things around them. Even the message I did this weekend for you all, what was it titled? What action should I be taking? It talked about that. It talked about free will. It talked about choice. It's like this is affecting humanity, the world, everybody. It's affecting everyone. We're all going through this shift. These type of cycles, it's like everyone is going through similar cycles. For the past week, I've been meeting with the Diamond Group. My goodness, those meetings have been they were so rewarding for me. Like I've gotten to have one-on-one with all of you who set up your meetings. And I did some in August and then I finished them off because there was quite a bit of you all. But I enjoyed it and I learned and I saw many of you are going through this similar type of things. Literally, you all of you are a part of a soul tribe. And you're going through similar things. It's just handling it in different ways. And the hardest part for many of you is your thought process, letting go of deeply seated belief systems. Once that's wiped clean, they can use you, even though you still have more growth to go, but they can use you. Belief systems are affecting people in such a huge way. It's causing an imbalance between the masculine and feminine energies, where these two are thinking that, oh, it's me against them. It's like this one has a axe to grind with this one has when you all are supposed to be coming together and the axe you're supposed to be grinding together is this. This is like two people being played against one another. But this one's in the background, not being even considered as why there's an imbalance here. And that's what we're going through. So tonight, actually, I'm doing the Let's Talk About It series. I'm going to be doing many of those, actually. So I capped it at 15 people because I want it to be like open discussion where people can talk. You know, I'm going to see how the first one goes. So we're doing that tonight for those of you who were able to make it. And, you know, that's something I want to do more of. You know, we'll see. So This is a big issue right now. Masculine and feminine energies, which is the topic for tonight's discussion. There is underlying, basically, systems that were set up that many people are not even aware of. Systems that were set up to cause separation between everyone. We have identity politics all over the place. It's either race or religion or sex or gender, or even age. And then now they're creating another one where it's like mask versus no mask. It's like there's always a different thing where they're playing humanity against each other. And it's the systems that's been put in place. And while everybody's fighting, like this is not your enemy. You're supposed to be finding that balance. But see, if y'all were in touch with yourselves, this is important. This is not here twice for no reason. This is very important. You have to, number one, heed the advice that's being given to you. Many, because of belief systems, can't even listen to another person give them advice. The weirdest feeling is when you're giving someone genuine advice that would really truly help them, and they reject it and they act like you're attacking them or doing something wrong. Like, this is a part of the issue that we have going on. I mean, the world is, being the first card is very appropriate. It's affecting everyone. But once you start being able to trust yourself, and you start actually going within for answers versus outward, instead of looking at the world to give you an answer to solve your problems, you go within and you trust yourself, things change. Okay? Because right now, a lot of you feel like you can't make a move. You can't move. You're stuck. Okay? And they're trying to get you here where you have a victory. Because honestly, I think this ends well. It ends well. It truly does. That's what I'm getting. Even though there's a lot of theories of what could happen. There's a lot of things, if you go online, of what's going on. You hear talks about a financial reset. You hear about stock market crashing, a bubble bursting, and you hear about EMP attacks. You hear about solar flares, or meteor showers. I mean, the list goes on. Apocalypse type things, you hear about all of this, but they want you to know, listen, everything's going to be okay. Those who are where they're supposed to be in their growth, you're a part of this victory. Very important, though, you have to be taking control of your life. The magician. This is someone who doesn't wait for others or a system to tell them what to do. This one doesn't wait for direction. This one already knows what's right for them. This one knows what's right for them. You can't tell this one what's right for them. They already know. They don't operate out of fear. No. This one does the research. He's like, oh, what did you say? What was that you said? Oh, you said what? Morphogenetic field? Oh, I've never heard that term. Let me write that down so I can go and look it up, see what that means. Oh, you said they're using what? Psychotronic weapons on us? What is psychotronic weapons? Oh, that's the biggest weapon that they use against humanity. Yeah, you might want to look that up. Oh, okay. I'll go look that up so I can see. And then, every time you hear something you don't know, it's okay to not know. The one thing they don't want you to do is to live in fear. They don't want you living in fear. That's the system. The system wants you living in fear. It helps that agenda, or whatever you want to call it. But there's no reason to be fearful, because in the end, those who are taking control of their life, they're part of the victory, okay? Those who are not, they're dealing with imbalances, back and forths, emotional roller coasters, ups and downs. So we're trying to get y'all out of that. All of these ups and downs, can't make a move, all this two energy here. Don't know which way to go. You know, don't know what's going to happen. Feeling stuck. Feeling like nothing's changing in your life. Feeling like I need to be depressed. I need to be worried when you don't. That's a part of the fear program. That's a part of the fear program that you need to release, okay? These right here don't mix. You're either here or you're here. You're scared and you're afraid that there's a system that's going to do something to you if you take control of your life. And if you step out of the box, or you're here, you're taking control, and you know that you'll be fine. You know that you'll be fine, because with the steps you're taking, you're in touch with yourself. That vibration you at, nothing, it's not going to come for you. Not for you, because you're in touch with yourself. So it's on its way. Those people, they know the abundance. It's on its way. It's coming. You've been standing there waiting for it for who knows how long. You can feel it on its way to you. 3 of fire, 3 of wands, same energy, abundance. Things are looking very good. This is where you should be right now, because things are looking very good. They are. It's on the up and up. I can feel it. I can feel the momentum. Like, it's exciting. I mean, don't you guys feel excited? There's a reason to feel excited. I feel excited, sometimes too excited, but things are changing for the best. It's changing for the best, and I do see it ending well. I feel like certain people who's having issues, honestly, this plays a big part in it. This balancing your masculine and feminine energy. So remember, this does not have to be 2 people. We all have both of these energies. So this could be talking about you. Some of you, you're fighting yourself. Some of you are fighting your inner feminine, fighting your inner masculine. Don't even realize it. You think that the fight is with your partner, the person you live with. You think the fight is with your mother or with your father. Okay? You think that's the fight. Okay, because this can represent the mom, this can represent the father. So when you look at the underlying issues, yes, you may have to heal some mother and father issues. You may have to heal that. It does play a role with getting you to the next step, with balancing things out. But it's deeper than that, you know? That's why I made this the first topic that I wanted to talk about, because I saw some really, really good, valid points that were made in the comments of my recent video when I talked about healing these energies, okay? Because I think when people see these, they always refer it to someone outside of them, and it's not always. You have to heal. We are wounded. A wound needs to be healed. So a lot of people are operating from a wounded masculine energy, from a wounded feminine energy. And it's like, heal it. Find that balance within you so that everything else can come together. So that this that you're waiting on, how long have you been waiting? How long have you been waiting? So that it can come. It's trying. I'm going to clear this because I want to see. I'm just going to keep going. I want to see where else it's going for you all, okay? Because the messages are coming a different way. They have me doing the messages in a different way. And I feel like it's giving more information for you guys, those of you who are in those tiers that are getting those additional messages, and it's starting to show. It's starting to show that you all are going to be held to higher, like you're going to be held to a higher standard. No more excuses. If you heard the message, as far as they're concerned, you've already received guidance on what you should do. Okay, so as long as you're determined and you know what it is that you want for yourself, you'll be fine, because you'll trust. Okay, creative projects, that's your friend. That is your friend. I'm telling you guys, that will really help you get things started for yourself. I know sometimes these things don't seem like they're interconnected, but they are. They are. They work together. They all work together. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with... Oh my, I said I was going to keep going. I shuffled. Okay, that's what they wanted. They wanted me to shuffle. So I totally forgot, guys. Sorry. So they're going to give a whole different message. That's what they wanted. They just wanted me to finish off yesterday. So let's see what they got for today. This is what I'm saying. Contentment, peace, and abundance. This is where they're trying to put you. This is that feeling secure. This is that happy home. This is things coming together, okay? This is that 1111 card, the 4 of Wands, for fire. That's the overall energy right now, okay? Queen of Water. So I'm going to pull more, but I'm getting something here. A lot of you, what brought you on this path was a relationship. You were having issues in a relationship. That's why you're here. A lot of you are trying to mend relationships. And then you figure on this journey, wow, I really got to fix myself first. So while you're on this journey, even though you came because of a relationship, you start saying, you know what, forget about relationships. It's about me. And those of you who go that route, you're on the right track, because that's basically where this is supposed to lead you. Okay, to a earth. I see a lot going on with relationships here, because it is saying relationships develop to the next level, but this is saying take care of yourself. Oh, well, it actually says that, you know, care for yourself and others. It's really, that's what it is. It's time to start. All that energy you're putting into relationship, it's time to funnel it to self right now. Okay? Yes, it's going to bring a lot of busy work. You're going to feel like there's a lot going on. Let's see. 5 of Water. This is having regrets. You have regrets when it comes to relationships, even though you learned from it. You know, and things didn't turn out how you wish they did. This is saying you can see the positive. Like, what did you learn? What did that experience teach you? Now you know what to look out for. You're able to notice red flags. You're able, like, you grew. Some of y'all, your relationship has turned you into a relationship expert. Now you can give advice. You know, so this is being able to see the positive in the situation. Yeah, there's 5 cups. 3 of them are spilled. There's still 2 cups here. And we all know what the 2 of cups is, right? We all know what the 2 of cups is. So, 10 of Water. And it's going to be awesome. Contentment. You're on your way to contentment. I feel like those who are at a certain place, you're going to start feeling like there's nothing that can really mess with your vibe, you know, because you can already feel this. It's coming. You know it's yours. So you don't really worry, even if it's not manifested into the physical yet. You already know that it's going to come. So you're trusting here, and you're going to continue to, you know, love yourself. That's what they want. 6 of Water. Okay. Now, all right. T then. There's somebody, there's a history here is playing a role. So, number one, 6 of water, we all know that's like a past relationship. But what I'm feeling is pay attention to how you showed up in that connection. We got a lot of water energy here. Okay? So it's like romanticizing about the past, remembering those memories, those good times. Some of y'all, that's what kind of gets you off balance, because you do that. Start having regrets. But you're able to learn from it. You learn from that past experience, you know? It's like, okay, I get it. I know why that happened. More water here. It's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm picking up on someone's energy here. Some like feeling like there's an opportunity missed. I'm going to keep going. Yeah, it is. There's a boredom. There's a lot of you started like getting bored with the connection. It's like, oh gosh, same old, same old. History replaying itself kind of energy. Like, oh gosh, how long is this going to keep going? So, it says open your eyes to the possibilities. Some of you have decided to basically open yourself up to other possibilities, even though you felt that strong connection and you were hoping for it to end very well. I can't even grip the card here. You were hoping for that happy ending here with the Ten of Water. I'm feeling like you missed an opportunity, but feeling like you need to take care of yourself. So kind of like moving on is what I'm getting. 6 of Water keeps jumping up. So I'm going to keep going, see what else we got. King of Air. Okay, King of Air, he's been everywhere. I can honestly say, like, in most of my videos, he's showing up right now, because this is basically where it's at. This is the energy of the month. Like, you need to speak your mind with confidence. It needs to be clear and direct, because we need balance when it comes to your emotional and your mental feelings or status or considerations, like the card says. So there's I'm feeling, because the Queen of Water is here, King of Air, it's like this is the emotional one of all the court cards. It's the Queen of Water. This one can express her emotions. This one lets you know how they feel. This one feels. They react based on how they feel. So this is what they're saying. They're saying, look, if you feel a certain way, make sure you don't ignore it. Trust it. Trust your intuition is what it says, right? So that's what that's trying to say is, if you're feeling like you're not getting what you're giving out, take that what you're given and funnel it back to yourself and see how much your life improves. Okay, if you're dealing with a cold, detached energy where they don't speak their mind with confidence, or they don't know how to articulate the emotions that they feel, that person basically has work to do. So they're going to have to basically go find that balance within themselves. Usually that's a person who's not at that balance with their masculine and feminine energies. They're going to have to go do that. Okay, once they find that balance, they'll be able to articulate it, and it won't be such a big deal. For some people, it's so hard just to do that. It's a challenge. It's a true challenge, you know? You know, some people, they can't speak in front of crowds. Like, they literally go, like, they can't say a word. They go mute, and then they're like a statue standing there. I've seen that before. It's like, okay, when we were doing rehearsal, you were ready. But when you stood up there and you saw all the people, you can say a word. Some people, you know, through the connection, when you're interacting, it's all good. But when it comes to the emotional side, like where you're expressing and they become mute. It's like they don't know what to say, how to say it, when to say it. It's the craziest thing. So they're still dealing with that. They have to be able to come to the point where it flows, you know. That has to do with confidence, you know. And then magician, that's taking control. Some people are needing to pick up that magician energy, like the Queen of Pentacles had. Pick it up. Pick it up. It says you are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest what you want. But you just got to take control. This is a person who knows their power and they go for it. That is it. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay? So anyway, I was going to clarify. Well, yeah, the Six of Water. Let's see. Tell me about the Six of Water, please. Somebody from your past, they need to pick up their wand. There's just, like, there's really no way to say this, but this is it. Like, you too, though. We can't always just say it's the other person. You got to realize your power. Those who realize their power don't stay in a situation that no longer benefits them. They know how to remove themselves from it. This is that magician energy. Okay, when they see that there are things you just won't stand for, they know not to send that to you no more. This is how you manifest. A manifestation is the energy that you project out. It's going to come back to you, right? So when you project out that you're needy and you need a person to feel loved, you're going to keep attracting somebody who comes in, who's going to keep reminding you that you're needy. So you're going to keep attracting a partner that just is in and out and won't commit, because you're sending out the energy that's what you need to heal. So if it's not healed and you go back out on the dating scene, okay, so let's just say this. So you're in a relationship, it doesn't work because you don't feel the reciprocity. So you get tired of it. You're like, yeah, this is boring, I'm out, right? So fine. You know, a month later, you still kind of like fiending for either that person to come back or call you. You waiting for them to call, and it's like you get anxious and this is that. So you start looking for somebody else. So, you know, you're putting out there that you need somebody to feel fulfilled. You're going to attract somebody to take you through that same lesson, who's going to remind you that you need to heal that. You know, that's why people stay in cycles. It's like, wow, this girl, she keeps attracting possessive partners. Wow, this guy, he keeps attracting women who wants to use him. Wow, this guy keeps attracting women who wants to dominate him. Wow, this girl, she keeps attracting abusive partners. Whoa, this girl keeps attracting the kind of guys who cheats on her. This one keeps attracting, I mean, it's like, yeah, until you heal. That's why you all have to do that separation and pull back and do the self-work. The self-work is so important. I can't even stress it. I can't stress it enough. Until you realize that you have the power to change what comes your way by projecting it out. I mean, if you stay in a relationship where you're not being fulfilled, you're really not helping yourself. It's a self-sabotage. So everybody who's going through separation, say thank you. It's a gift. They want you to sit your behind down and start calculating what you need to work on for yourself, by yourself. Stop looking for other people to make you feel fulfilled. That will never work. It does not work. It doesn't work. So y'all got to really understand, you got to start taking care of yourself. You have to put yourself first. You have to be able to be at a point where you can trust your intuition. You have to. Okay, guys? That's when relationships develop to a new level. when you show that you care for yourself. That's when it, that's it. You want to know the secret? That's the secret. There you go. All right. And I'm going to leave it there, guys. You know, I don't know how long this one is, but pretty sure it's pretty long. All right. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.